I made a post on Instagram. I say I'm going to be first call out at the Olympia. And everyone was laughing, making fun of it. You know, they were like, how are you going to get top 10? You know, you didn't even win the pro show. You were number 6, you know? I'm like, I'm going to do it. And I did it, you know? Hi everyone, this is your boy Ali Bilal, IFBB Pro, 6-time qualified Olympian. So I'm originally born and raised in Afghanistan. I was 13 when I came to Belgium, lived there for 10 years and then moved to Denmark, and I compete in men's physique division at the Olympia. So champion mentality means to me that you work harder than your competition, that you never give up. When you go to bed, you make sure you have done your work. I feel pretty confident going to the Olympia this year because I had some pretty good wins, which gave me a lot of confidence. When I won Pittsburgh, everyone was like, you know, you just won the biggest show in the world, like you don't need to prove anything. I was like, no. A lot of people are gonna say like you won with luck. So I just made sure I have to win, you know, New York to confirm that it was not luck. With my hard work, doing everything I can, I know 100% that I'm gonna win at the Olympia, and that's a promise. I was born in Afghanistan in a small village, far away from the capital, where I didn't know anything else than the war. I was born in a war. Since I can remember, all I saw was bombs, you know, military coming in, you know, jumping every night, sleeping with shoes on, clothes on, jacket on. And in the middle of the house, we had like a hole where the whole family could go in if there was like bombs or something. All my childhood friends, I think if you say 10 friends, I think 8 of them are dead. So growing up in a very tough situation, we didn't had my dad when he died. I was 13 years old. I was with him on a bike, and you know, he got shot in front of me. You know, he was going on a hill, so he took me off the bike. He was like, you go up, so he could bring the bike up. When I went up, me looking down at him, and he got shot. And I knew that this is not, I have to take care of my family, I have to take care of myself. This is not how I want to end up. So yeah, on one day, middle of the night, I just decided I want to leave this place. Doesn't matter where I end up, I'm just going to walk far away from this, and this is not how my life is going to be. So I just started walking, and I kept walking for almost 10,000 kilometers, and I end up in Belgium. I went to Pakistan, I went to Iran, whole Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, all these countries. It took me, you know, 4 years to get to Belgium. Being a 13 years old guy, I have no money, no passport, no one with you, no adult with you, not knowing where you're going, and you just decide just to leave and not telling your parents, your mom. I talked to my mom after 5 years. She found out that I was still alive. I think she was like, okay, he's long dead, he's gone, you know? And now I'm one of the best in the world, going to Olympia with momentum. Everyone thinks I'm going to win. So it didn't just came, you know, it didn't came to me. There was no luck involved. There was a lot of hard work. If you will see my feet, all my toes are broken from walking, from snow. You know, I asked my wife, can we fix it with the doctors here? No doctors could fix it because all the bones inside are broken. So yeah, I didn't got all this because I'm a good guy or because I have good abs. I build everything, and bodybuilding was the only thing where I didn't need a degree, where I didn't need an education, where the background doesn't matter, where my name didn't matter, you know, my skin color. It was just if you are good, you're good. I did my first show, I won the overall because I looked good. No one cared where you come from, how you look, what your name is. So bodybuilding actually gave me so much more than I could, you know, ever imagine. When I came to Belgium, first day, I had to choose my own name. I didn't have anything. Today I have 500,000 plus people, you know, knowing my name. It's all because of bodybuilding. Everyone knows me because of bodybuilding, you know, so thank you, bodybuilding. It was one of the most special win ever because I went there with my wife to do the show. And I knew the show was in Rome. I knew whole Rome because I lived there like 3 months, and I used to sleep in that park, you know, in the center. And when I went there, I told my wife the story about it, you know, how my life was when I was there, living as a homeless. We took a taxi going to the stadium, to the competition place. I told my wife, it was this park, you know, it was just like 5 minutes away from the venue where the show was. I was like, I used to sleep in this park. And, you know, the next day I won I won, my first Olympia qualification just in like, I think 500 meters away from that park. And going back to the hotel with the medal, it was just a special feeling. It was just, to me, it was like how much you can change your life if you really, really want something. And if you find passion in something and you work 100% for it, anything can happen. You can be one day homeless, the next day you can stand in a stadium and giving a speech and 1,000 people applauding for you, winning the show with Tyler Mannion, qualifying for the biggest stage in the world. That was just a special moment, and it just mean like so much more because of the story. So that was my first qualification. I look up to myself for what I've been through and what I've done and how I changed my life. I don't think there's anyone that I know in my circle. There can be a lot of people who that's better than me, but the people that I know is me. I respect myself for that, for doing all this work and for not giving up and to getting where I am today. When I was a kid, for days we would not have, we'll just drink tea with some old bread. We will have like chicken once a 2 months, meat. And when we had chicken at home, we'll fight about it, who get the biggest piece. So for me, eating chicken 5 times a day, 4 times a day, I feel like a king, I feel so grateful. I will never complain about chicken. I've never complained to my coach. You can ask Josh Farah. I sent him a message the other day. I was like, Josh, if you tell me to eat stones, I will eat stones. If you tell me to run 24 hours, don't sleep, I will not sleep. That's how bad I want it. I know you will not die from not eating 2 days, 1 day. I was in the sea in between Greece and Italy. Our boat, it stopped working. So we were like 25 people. And I stayed there like 2 nights and 3 days in the middle of the ocean. We had no food with us, just sailing there. Didn't know if we were gonna survive. And I survived it. 3 days in the middle of the ocean, no water, no nothing. We had, I think 2 of the guys had 1 bottle of water. We, like 25 people drink 2 bottles of water in like 3 days. That's what we had. There was no food, there was no like, pizza this, pizza that, So for me, dieting is like a joke, It's not a joke, but it's a very, luxury food. Eating chicken and fish and all these nice foods can't be that bad. Find something, doesn't matter what it is. If it's studying, if it's sports, whatever sport it is. It might sound stupid to anyone around you, but do it with your heart. Do it 100%. If someone is doing it 4 hours, you have to do it 8 hours. You need to do it all in. If you love something and you do it with passion and a lot of hard work you put in it, you're gonna be the best in the world. If it's football, if whatever it is, if you work very, very hard and put a lot of hours in it, you're gonna have success. That's my guarantee. Bro, I don't wake up in the morning thinking, oh, I'm gonna be number 3 in the world. No, my only goal is to win, to be the number 1. And everyone should think the same. If you think that you want to be number 3 in the world, what's the point? If you don't believe it, no one is going to believe it. It all starts in your head, and thoughts become matters. If you think that you're going to win, you're going to win. And I believe, and I promise you I'm going to win. My non-negotiable, if I set a goal, and if I say something, I do it. I work for it. I work very, very hard for it. And I do everything to achieve that goal. So that's it. We good? Thank you.
I think so. Let's give a round of applause.
We did it.